Alright guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Today we're going to be going over the Season 4 Cupid build. Again, this is the build that I have thoroughly tested. I love it. It, I think, is amazing. So first you're going to want to start off going Death Toll, Tier 1, depending on who your support is. If you're going to Sylvanas, I'll go 1 healing potion, 2 mana. If you're going to someone that, you know, like a Khepri, I'll probably go 1 healing and then 2 mana. If you don't get this though, and you're going up with someone like a Sobek or a Kabrakan or really like an Athena, I'll go 2 healing and 1 mana. The reason why is because most likely they're going to have meditation. So your mana is going to be fine. And if they're a healing support, this is, you won't really need the healing potion. So for the most part though, I'll start off with 2 of those and then go on in. Then as far as the leveling process though, we'll try and get that all sorted out. I like going into the 1, the 3, the 1, and then the 2, and then the ult. Now, this is my personal playstyle. I love, and by this time I'm usually telling people, you know, get out of my lane, I can take them out now. Look at the relics they have. If they have, like, Aegis, this is going to be phenomenal. If they have beads or someone or a Rama that can counter ult, 90% of the time they always fucking guess it wrong anyways. Like, at least the people who I go up against are fucking stupid. They don't realize that pressing your Rama ult takes some time to go up in the air. And instead of just doing it immediately, like, they try and get out, then they realize they're not. And then they ult and they still just take my fucking damage. I don't know. For the most part, though, you want to max your 1. This is incredibly strong. He's my... I honestly think he's a top 3 hunter in the game. And his damage is crazy. He has CC here. He also has increased movement speed for all allies to help get them out of danger. He has, well, this is an AoE CC. He also has healing, and he also has a cripple that takes up an entire fucking lane and destroys, like, and it does a shit ton of damage. And then, not only crippling, if they're caught inside, they then get mezzed as long as up to 3 seconds. Like, it's fucking stupid. So that's why I like it. I like him so much, and why I think he's absolutely broken. But then, anyways, going in, max off the 1. At this point, I like going on into the 3. The reason why is because you get extra attack speed, which is phenomenal, as well as it reduces the cooldown. So I like maxing the 3 as your second one. It does depend. I mean, if you're taking like a lot of poke damage, most of the time I'll go 1, 3, 1, 2. There have been times though where I have to go 1, 2, 1, and then 3. So, I mean, seldomly I'll go 1, 3, and then in between, like, that time, I'll get poked a shit ton, or my support will, so I'll have to go in the hearts. You just have to figure out how the lane's going. If you absolutely need the healing, and you don't have pots or meditation or something, go back into your 1. Anyways, go into your 3 at this point, and then go in and max your 1. I personally like leveling the 3 at this point because, like I was saying, it reduces the cooldown and it increases your attack speed passively. So I think that it's a much better level up than your ult, that you'd only upgrade like twice. So yes, I get it's very, very strong, but I'd rather have the attack speed. So now at this point, I'd like to go into the ult twice and then go into your hearts, like as such. Then for the build itself, I like going on into Ninja Tabi. I have kind of tinkered with it a lot, and I find Ninja Tabi to be so much more useful than Warriors. Late game, you know, I'd sell Ninja for this if I needed to, but for the most part, I'll go into Ninja Tabi, then I'll come back and finish off Transcendence. Then I'll come on in, and it depends on the gold spool. Most of the time, I'll go into the 600. If I'm at, I mean, this is a big difference. This is about 1,000 gold. So if I'm at like 19, I mean, honestly, if I'm back and I can't full outright buy Kins, or if I'm not at like 1900 where I can run, do a back camp, and then back and get Kins, 90% of the time I'm going to go outside. But a lot of times with this right here, I'll back get 600, and then I'll go back out. And then when you come on back, I mean, you should be able to, most of the time, you can get Kins. I'd have to say probably 60% of the time, about 50-50, I can get Kins right after this. If you can, you're going to snowball. This is huge. If not, though, you can go outside, and then Kins. Then I like going into Executioner. Then you can come over here, sell Death's Toll, and then I'll pick up Odysseus's bow. Now, I get that I'm overcapping at this point, or I'm right at that 2.5. But just to show you, I mean, this is 20%. I don't think there's 30%. Gets you at 2.5. So, like, Ichable, you could, but I really like getting the extra proc on the, you know, the yellow numbers, the chain lightning that would stem from this. And when you do that, I mean, you hit incredibly hard. And that doesn't even account for your any stacks on this. Usually I do hit over 300 come late game. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want, you guys know, here's my name. You can look up my Cupid plays. 90% of them, like, I carry the game. And it's with this build, and it's phenomenal. So you can go on in, kind of hit that, hit them with the heart bomb, and they're dead. Like, even if they dash away or something, you can go ahead and jump on in. You can do that. And then you can get out. Like, it's phenomenal. I love this build. Hopefully you guys do too. Feel free to give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Test it out yourself. See, I get that I'm overcapping. I hope it's not by 20%. I'm not good with math. Yeah, so it's like right at the, you're only overcapping by really 10%. So really you have to trade. You have the, you know, taking physical power away, but I really like getting that extra 50%. Power on it, because you can see it's hitting for 156 right there. Pretty strong, if you ask me. So, I mean, you hit 253. Yes, I get that's true damage and all that fun stuff. But hopefully you guys like it. Until next time, guys, have yourself a fucking amazing life.